I'm not saying Thailand is dirt cheap, but for $2,000 a month, the quality of life you get here is on another level. Great food, great weather. Let me show you what that looks like in this video. Welcome back, guys. So $2,000 a month would be £1,500 if you're from the UK, and 65,000 baht. I'll put the euro currencies on the video for you to take a look. I think this is a great amount of money to come to Thailand with. I think housing is one of the biggest expenses is when you come to Thailand. I think a good price to pay for a condo, apartment or a house would be anywhere between 15 and 20,000 baht. This would get you, this apartment, condo or house with, a decent swimming pool, a gym and full security, maybe cleaning service and other probably little services there as well. And you might have other facilities in the complex as well, guys, for this price. I think this is a good amount. Some people say this is quite a lot, but no, I think this is a good amount for your accommodation. And the value for the accommodation you're getting for that price, I mean, the quality of the accommodation, could you get that back in the West? It would be very, very difficult to get the same for the same money. It would be probably double or triple that amount in your own country from the West. So here's a quick clip of the utility bills for condos and houses. Between about 1,000 and 2,000 baht per month for your electric bill in a condo or apartment. Having a house, then it's going to be a little bit more because you've probably got 3 AC units. In my house here now, we have 3 units in this house here. So our electricity bill now has just come in the last couple of months. It's been around about 2,000 baht. But, we don't use it that much. We just use it in the evenings. Water bills in condos and apartments are next to nothing, 100 baht. Even in this house here, it's only about 150 to 200 baht. So water bills are very, very cheap in Thailand. For internet in our house, we've just had it installed in this house here. We pay 500 baht per month. It's from the government, this one is, so it's a little bit cheaper than some other policies. I also have internet on my phone, which is 650 baht per month. You can get it cheap. I mean, the cheapest package I've seen is about 300 baht per month, but I like quite a good package on my phone. I use the internet a lot. Okay, next, let's look at some of the daily costs of food in Thailand, guys. It's 30 to 50 baht for kind of a dish, kind of a noodle dish or some kind of rice dish with pork or chicken. That's kind of standard price. 30 to 50 baht, just something in between there. Water's free in all these kind of restaurants. And if you go out to like a bit of a fancier joint or somewhere a little bit nicer, it's usually about 80 to 100 baht per dish. So we'd go out and, because we're a family of 4, we'd buy 4 or 5 different dishes and then eat all together from them dishes. So, it'd be probably 500 baht at least. If you to buy Western food, usually between about 200 to 400 baht per dish, depending. You can get some great value deals in some real tourist areas like Pattaya or Hua Hin. There are some really good deals there on Western food, but in most areas it's about 200 to 400 baht per dish. Sorry to disturb you guys from the video, but can you just press the red button, the subscribe button? It's free. It really helps our channel out and tries to, promote it to more people in Thailand. Okay, thank you. Beer is usually about 70 to 100 baht. As long as you're not in a go-go bar in Pattaya or something, then it's going to be like 150 baht. If you're a wine drinker, wine's quite expensive. You can buy in 7-Eleven now, and they do have special stores for wine, but it is quite expensive. If you've got a bit of a wine addiction, then not really the best place in Thailand. It is quite pricey. A decent bottle of whiskey is probably 1,000 baht. You can get really crazily cheap whiskey here, Samsung, I think it's called, for about 350 baht or something from 7-Eleven. So there is really, really cheap Thai whiskey. I think there's lots of things you can afford in Thailand that you wouldn't be able to afford in the UK. Weekly massages, if you like, spas, like gym memberships to really nice gyms, maybe doing Muay Thai over here. You could do language course over here. So the value is so high for the money you're going to be spending, guys. Your quality of life is so much better. Do all them things in the UK or in America or in Australia, really expensive if you wanted to do all them things regularly. Go to a golf course, join a golf club, all these kind of things, tennis club maybe. They have all these facilities in Thailand, guys. So I think they're definitely more affordable in Thailand to do. Another thing that's really affordable is like weekend getaways. I mean, the amount of times you can go away at the weekend and afford to stay in like budget style hotels, or even, you know, 3-4 star hotels in Thailand. They are very reasonably priced compared to the West. If you want to take a short haul flight, you know, in Thailand, it's very, very cheap with Air Asia. You know, you can get up to Phuket, down to, you know, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, Koh Samui, Pattaya, they have an airport too. So yeah, and other places around Thailand, lots of other airports as well, guys. Another expense is going to be your medical insurance. Now this is so varied for so many different people, guys. Some people pay 2,000-3,000 baht a month. If you're over 50 and you got pre-existing conditions, or even if you're just over 50, it's going to be more than that. I mean, you need to budget somewhere between 4,000 to 10,000 baht a month. You know, it really does depend on many factors, guys. And in the future, I'm going to do some videos about, you know, healthcare and, you know, some decent companies that maybe you can use in Thailand, guys. Some of the pros about living in Thailand, you know, I think cost of living is number one. Safety and the medical care here is unbelievable, I think. Especially if you have medical insurance, you can use these facilities. The culture, the people, the food, I mean, the weather, the climate. There's so many different great aspects of living over here as a retiree, guys. On the flip side, some of the cons might be, you know, there is a language barrier over here. So, you know, sometimes you might struggle with the language and be able to communicate with people in certain areas if you live somewhere. I mean, the visa runs can be annoying, or the visa process can be annoying sometimes with all the paperwork. That's something you have to get used to if you're, you know, staying in Thailand a long time. Obviously, the cultural difference, there are some quite big differences between Westerners and Thais. So you have to kind of adapt to this culture, especially if you get a girlfriend over here. So during the rainy season, it's pretty wet. That's another kind of downer. Maybe there's some power cuts in some areas of Thailand, right up the north, not really in the popular areas, very rarely, but like right in the north of Thailand, and they do have power cuts. I've been up there before in the mountains, and yeah, you do get cuts a bit in the rainy season. Okay, can you come to Thailand on less than this money? For sure, guys. You can live on, you know, 30,000 baht in Thailand if you want to. Thailand's one of them amazing places where you can live very, very cheap, or you can live very, very expensive. It's totally up to you what kind of lifestyle you want in Thailand, guys. Now, I personally know guys who are living here on 30,000 baht a month, and I know guys who are living here on 300,000 baht a month. So everyone is very, very different. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Just press the subscribe button and, you know, check out some of my other videos. Watch this video here, the next one. It's really good. Okay, we'll see you next time. Take it easy.